So today I'm going to be bringing you another episode of Redbubble top low competition trends of the week as of Friday the 11th of December. All of these trending niches I will cover have been trademark checked by yours truly, so they're safe to use. So every design that I go through in this video, you guys can make in your own way for your shops. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how to make money from your print-on-demand shops. Now, if this is the first time you're coming across me and you're someone who's looking to learn how to make some extra money online, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. This is something that I'm currently doing every single Friday. So if you're subscribed, you'll always stay on top of weekly trends and you might be able to actually get yourself some sales with this information. And the last thing, for anyone who doesn't already know, down in the description I have a free print-on-demand starter guide. There's a lot of the information that I used to get my first sales on sites like Redbubble. However, if you're someone that's looking to take this more serious and you maybe want to make this into more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down below. The information in there is the information that I'm currently using today to get sales through print on demand. Now guys, you know the drill. Redbubble top trends of the week. Like I said, I'll be covering low competition niches. So I usually try to stick around the 1,000 or less mark when it comes to the competition in terms of results. Nevertheless, with that said, jumping into the first niche, we have ourselves fold in the cheese. Now this trend currently has 317 results and it's also linked to Schitt's Creek, as you guys can see there, which is also in the Redbubble partner program. Now the TV show that I mentioned there is something that would initially be trademarked, but because it's in the partner program, you can actually make this design. However, the actual words fold in cheese aren't trademarked. So if you were going to just use those words, you could use them, but you wouldn't be able to actually put the name of that TV show in the tags, as that's something that might flag up for the partner program. And I only say that because when it comes to going into the partner program with certain designs, it can take weeks and weeks for your design to be accepted. So if you're trying to jump on the trend right now, you could use fold in cheese, but you just can't add the name of the TV show to your tags. So the second trend I have for you guys today is Highgate Cemetery. Now, it has 114 results on Redbubble. This one's a bit of a weird one. Now, when you think cemetery, you think of people that have passed away. So I know it might not be the best niche or best topic to jump on top of, but to give you a little bit of information in regards of what I found to do with this niche. Now this cemetery is a cemetery that's located in North London, UK, and it's also the resting place of Karl Marx, who was a famous philosopher. Personally, I think that might be one of the reasons it's been trending on Redbubble, but once again, the competition is very low, and if you're putting text-based designs in this, you won't really have any problems. But if you want to go ahead and use pictures like some of these people have used, you need to make sure that those pictures that you're finding and using are royalty free, as the owners of those pictures can pretty much report you to Redbubble and remove your design. So make sure you're double checking any images you're going to use if you do want to go into this niche. The third trend we have here is just enjoy the suffering. So it's coming in with 714 results, which isn't too bad, but this is something that's linked to the New York Jets. So if you were to use the words alone, just enjoy the suffering, there's no trademark on that. But if you was to use New York Jets or Jets in your tags, your design can potentially get removed. So like I've put there, do not use New York Jets in your tags or titles when it comes to this niche. But once again, it's low competition and it's definitely something a lot of you guys can jump into. The fourth trend we have here is Lego lies. Now, this is probably coming in with one of the lowest results out of all the trends I'll be going through today, and it only has 65 results. Now, as you can see with a lot of the images there, they're featuring either Lego art or Lego characters. Now, if you were to make this, I would strongly advise against this, mainly because anything Lego related is trademarked. If you're going to put text-based designs in this niche that say legalize, there's no trademark on that word legalize, so you'd be fine to do that. Just don't be putting Lego related images like some of these images I can see here, as that could potentially lead to your design being taken down. On to the fifth trend, we have Punjabi farmer. Now this also links in with Punjab farmers. The main niche has 780 results, and then the one that's a bit more popular at the moment has just over 1,000 with 1,019, as you can see there. Now you can create a lot of text related designs for this. Some people have even covered sticker packs. There's a lot of different things you can do, quotes in relation to the niche. Now the main reason I've also added it in here is mainly because India is the second most populated country in the world. Like you can see there, there's nearly 1.4 billion people that live in that country, and you have to think people that live in that country have relatives that live elsewhere, whether it's the UK, whether it's the US or wherever, and they will be seeing this situation on the news, seeing things that are happening, and they might want to support this situation, whether it be by wearing a t-shirt or by getting a sticker. Maybe they can use it as a bumper sticker for their car. So there's a lot of opportunity with this specific niche. The sixth thing we have trending here is Sweet Happy Cub Kittens. Now this is coming in with 752 results, and the main reason I've added it in here is because this will link you straight to the cat niche. So if you can put a design in here and your design does well and you have the tag cat in your tags, you could potentially then be ranked up under the keyword cat, which is a very popular keyword, if I can say so myself. So it's something you can definitely be designing for. I'm not seeing many text related designs, so that's something you can do. Or if you can find royalty free images to use, you can also then maybe create sticker packs just to add more of a variation of different design styles in this niche. Once again, very low competition, under 1,000. So it's something I know for a fact a lot of you guys can get sales out of. Moving us on to the seventh trend we have here is Utah monolith. I hope I've said that correctly. Now this is coming in with 679 results, and once again, not a lot of competition. And to give you a little bit of a backstory in terms of what I found out from doing a little bit of research on this. Now, the Utah monolith was a metal pillar that stood in a red sandstone slope canyon in northern San Juan County. It was unlawfully placed on public land between July and October 2016. Now, that is taken straight from Google, so don't quote me on any of that. You guys can also do a little bit of research. But yes, I double checked this, trademark checked it to make sure it's something you guys will be able to use. Nothing popped up, and with only 679 results in this niche, is something you can definitely jump onto. A lot of people also search for Utah based designs, so this will pretty much be a sub niche under that. So if you do well in this, you'll get pushed up to the Utah niche as well, and you could potentially get some sales from that too. Eighth trend we have here is Veganuary. Now Veganuary is something that becomes a thing pretty much every year. It's when people in January pretty much go vegan. As you can see there's 1,291 results, so it's not as low as some of the other niches that we found, but I know for a fact this is something that will be doing quite well as we move closer to January. And on top of that, when you perform well in this niche, you get ranked up in the vegan niche, which is an even bigger niche. Now, just going from the first few designs you can see there, I can already notice there isn't a lot of sticker packs or too many text-based designs. So for anyone watching this video, you can jump in that niche, add some sticker packs, text-based designs, and you never know, you can get yourself some extra sales. The ninth trend we have here is when this virus is over, I still want some of you to stay away from me. Now, this is a bit of a funny quote, so I understand why it's doing quite well. And it also links to when this virus is over, so they work hand in hand. Now, in terms of the main niche, it has 1,587 results, once again, which isn't as low as some of the others we've covered. And then the secondary keywords, as you can see there, have 2,134 results. Now, I still feel like you guys can get sales from these niches, and they're also really easy to jump into, mainly because it's just simple text-based designs. I've also covered various tutorials of how you can actually create maybe distressed styled text to stand out a little bit more. So if you're someone who wants to jump into this niche and you want to use distressed styled text, yeah, you can watch the tutorial I made on that. I'll link it down in the description. And then going on to the final trend of this video. So the 10th trend we have here is Ye Must Be Born Again. Now it only has 452 results which is ridiculous, mainly because this could be linked to the religious niches, Christian, Catholic niches on Redbubble, which are quite big. If you can jump onto this niche, maybe with sticker packs, so you could have this saying and then other sayings or verses from the Bible, you might potentially be able to do really well in this smaller niche to take you into some of those bigger niches in regards of religion. Now, once again, I'm not seeing many sticker packs in there. So you could, like I said, create sticker packs with different quotes, different sayings or verses from the Bible, and you might actually be able to kill it in this niche. Now, as for niches you should be staying away from, I've highlighted 2 here, which I'll quickly go into. But before that, if you want to trademark check yourself, you can use trademarkier.com, which is free to use. I covered it in my last top trends video, so if you haven't watched that, go over, check that out, and you can see the trends that I covered there, as well as how to use trademarkier.com if you don't already know. And as for the niches you should be staying away from, first one is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Now, the spelling on this for Redbubble has actually been spelled incorrect, which is why most of the designs are still there. And if you was to put that in trademark here, it wouldn't show a trademark. But if you actually spell it correctly, so it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the correct spelling, you see that it is registered for a trademark. So you should be staying away from that. And then we also have Respect the Specs with 550 results. Now, this is something related to American football, or football as the Americans call it. And from what I found in regards of trademark checking, it said they didn't really respond to a trademark that would have been filed on the 15th of June of this year. But if they do eventually respond to that, any designs linked to this can potentially get taken down. So it's not really a safe bet. So I would stay away from this. Nevertheless, that is it for the top 10 low competition trends of this week. If you want to see another one next Friday, make sure to drop a like. If we can get well over 200 likes, that will be very much appreciated, as we did it with the first one. I'll put a list of all these niches down in the description if you don't want to keep watching through the video. I think someone actually asked me to do this in one of the last videos, so yeah, they'll be down there. Also, let me know down in the comments if you've ever got any sales from anything trending. I'd be very much interested to see what your guys' experiences has been like so far. Nevertheless, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.